What's up, everybody? This is Alex,
This is Ryan.
and welcome to
Falltallica. What we're going to be doing, because Metallica is one of our favorite bands, and leading up to the release of their new album in November, we're going to be having a couple videos leading up to that to celebrate the fact that we think their shit is cool.
Yeah, I like their shit, so because of that, we are going to release a new Rankum every Friday leading up to the release of Hardwired, and we're going to take every single album in Metallica's discography, and we're going to rank each song. So we're not just ranking the albums, we're taking each album and then we're ranking those songs in the order of good to less good.
Yep.
Yeah.
So expect that every Friday. Along with that, we might throw in the odd video here or there that's Metallica related.
Yeah.
Like we're planning on ranking the actual albums. We're planning on doing a top 10 of our favorite songs.
Which is going to be hard to narrow down to just 10.
Yeah.
But we'll try, and we'll keep on releasing stuff, so there's going to be a very steady flow of content, which is something that we have never, ever done for this channel before.
No, so that's going to be new and exciting.
Being depended on for things is hard.
I don't like it.
Okay, so let's start off with
The very first Metallica album,
Enter Sandman.
Kill 'Em All.
Kill 'em all. Alright, let's get the notes.
I'm good to go here.
Alright, there's 10 songs on Kill 'em all, so this is a top 10.
Oh.
Number 10 for me is No Remorse.
Number 10 for me is Motor Breath.
Fair enough. I mean, I like Motor Breath a little bit, and so it's a lot higher for me, but...
As is No Remorse.
Yeah, fair enough. I just nothing really about it really grabbed me, I guess, in comparison to the rest, was all.
Yeah, I find, like, Motor Breath is good. It's short. Yeah. I just find that it doesn't stand out as much compared to all the other songs on the album, because there's, like, a lot of really good deep cuts on this album.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Alright, so, yeah. Number 9, I have Metal Militia.
I have Anesthesia Pulling Teeth.
Alright, so again, Metal Militia, it's probably one of the faster, more aggressive songs on the album. I just thought the faster, aggressive songs have been done a bit better on the album.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it's a really good riff, it's a good song. The thing with this list is, although these songs are low, I like every song on this album.
Yeah, like, none of these are ones that I would say that I dislike, that's why...
Yeah, like, if they came up on Shuffle, I would not skip the song.
Yeah, and if they played them live, I would not be upset at all.
Yeah, so, Anastasia.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to start this off by saying that I'm honestly not a huge fan of Metallica's instrumental stuff, and it's nothing against anything that they do instrumentally. They're all great songs, but it just doesn't really catch it for me, I think mostly because a big part of Metallica's sound for me is James.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
And I mean, I still love listening to everything they come up with for riffs and stuff like that, and obviously I wouldn't listen to their music if I didn't like their instruments.
Yeah.
But, I mean, they just don't do it for me that much, and I really like Anesthesia because it has a really cool opening and has an excellent ending. Like, that last solo is so good.
Oh, yeah.
But it's still just, the whole song for me just isn't what I would go to if I wanted to listen to Metallica.
No, that's fair, and you're wrong. So, number 8.
Yeah, whatever.
Number 8, I have Jump in the Fire.
I have Jump in the Fire as well.
I mean, it's a good riff. It's one of the more iconic riffs that Dave Mustaine wrote for this album.
Thanks, Dave.
But yeah, pretty much, it's a good song. I just like some a bit better. That's all I can really say about it.
Same here. I liked it. Honestly, like, the part that stood out to me the most of all of it was, like, the last 10-15 seconds.
Alright, for me, it's the opening riff. I just like the...
I guess this is same as Anesthesia for me, where, like, the beginning and ending really pulled me in, but then the rest of the song, it's not that I didn't like it, but I was like,
It's good.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's good.
Yep. Number 7 for me, I have Phantom Lord.
Ooh, for 7 for me, I have Phantom Lord.
Oh.
Ooh.
Phantom Lord is fine.
I like Phantom Lord. I really like the slower intro into just the hard, aggressive poundiness of the actual song.
Yeah, definitely.
Again, another really good Mustaine riff.
Yeah, half this album.
Literally. Yeah, actually half this album.
Yes. I know I have a Dave at number 1, so...
As do I, actually.
Yeah. Uh-oh. But number 6, though, first.
At number 6, some may think it's a bit low, but I have Seek and Destroy.
That's fair. I know you've talked about your not disdain, but lack of enthusiasm for Seek and Destroy.
Mm-hmm.
I have Motor Breath.
Okay. So, Seek and Destroy, it's iconic, it's fantastic live.
Yeah.
I almost want to say it's a bit laid back in the studio version. Yeah. It's fairly simplistic compared to the other riffs on the album. It's a really good song.
Yeah.
It's just that I like other songs a lot better for various reasons.
Yeah, I mean, that's totally justified. Like you said, it's pretty laid back in the studio and it's not as hardcore. I mean, that kind of makes it a little bit more accessible and a bit of a bigger hit. And it's definitely a great closer, as we've seen twice.
Yeah,
it's an excellent
closer. Fantastic closer.
Yeah.
It's probably the best closing song they have for concerts.
Yeah, definitely. Which is why I was surprised when they played Minneapolis. They did it before Encore.
Yeah, I know.
Which was still kind of cool
because they entered with Enter Sandman.
But yeah, I have 6 for Motor Breath, and pretty much like you said, it's a good little short song. Like, I liked the fastness of it, so the length didn't really bother me. It didn't stop me from putting it at a decent spot in the list. And number 5, I have another one you put lower. I have Metal Militia.
I have Anastasia Pulling Teeth.
Nice.
So, I am a big fan of the Metallica instrumentals, unlike you. And I find this one is a fantastic display of Cliff Burton and what he actually brought to this band. Because as bass solo goes, this is probably the best bass solo I've ever heard.
Yeah, no, definitely. I definitely agree with that for Pulling Teeth. Like, when I was listening to it, I was just like, this is probably the most shown-off bass that I've ever heard in a song. Like, I hadn't really heard many bands just be like, here's bass, and we're just going to, like, assault you with it. Like they've done it live. Like, I've seen them do, like bands do, like, bass riffs.
Yeah.
Solos live, but not really recorded, so that was cool. But
this song, to me, shows that Cliff Burton was the most talented person in Metallica at this time.
Yeah. Yeah, no doubt. You can't really replace him.
No.
For sure. But yeah, I had Metal Militia at 5, and I also don't really have a lot to say about it, other than it was good. I liked it. It was, I barely ever listened to it before digging into the album to review it recently. Okay. And, no, I really liked it, so it ended up being a lot higher than I would have thought it would have been for me. So, yeah. Number 4, what do you have?
I have No Remorse, which you had really low.
Yeah, I'm sorry I have No Remorse really low. I have Whiplash.
Alright. I love No Remorse. It's a fantastic song. I'm sorry.
Fair.
Like,
no,
I find the riff great. I find every section of the song great. Little bit of trivia. The opening riff of No Remorse inspired the first song in Doom.
Sweet.
Yeah, but no, it's a really good song. It's a really good riff. I like it. It's good to bang your head to. Play it on guitar. Yeah, I just like it.
Yeah, fair. I mean, maybe I was undershading it a little bit, but that was just how I felt when I was listening through it recently. And so I have Whiplash, and Whiplash is pretty cool. I don't listen to it a lot, but whenever I do listen to it, I'm reminded that it should be a top pick. I really like it. Like, it's just not one that always comes to mind, but if I really, really enjoy it, I like I think my favorite part of it is in the vocals when James just yells like whiplash really quickly.
Yeah. Whiplash,
whiplash. And it feels like a whiplash.
Yeah,
the vocals sound like whiplash, and then just the guitar screams in, and it's cool. I like metal. It's good.
All right, so number 3.
Yeah.
I have Whiplash.
Hey, I have Seek and Destroy.
Hey.
Uh-oh.
So
I just realized our top 2 are the same.
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead.
And I have a feeling they're in the same order.
Yeah, same.
So for Whiplash, like you said, I love how it's fast, it's aggressive, it's just an adrenaline rush coming at you in like 4 minutes. The vocals are great, the solos are great, the riff is so simplistic, but it's so fast.
Yeah, something that makes me realize what I wanted to add on for Whiplash is that we were talking just before we started recording about how there's a lot of shorter songs on this album.
Yeah.
And I think that really complements Whiplash because it's so quick and fast.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah,
so, Seek and Destroy.
Seek and Destroy at number 3. Yeah, like you said, it's iconic. It's a good song. I put it high because I think it's really catchy, and I'll always listen to it. And I wasn't too mad at it being maybe a little bit more simplistic and a little bit more laid back than other tracks on this album. It's definitely a standout, so it would be hard to rank it any lower.
Yep. No. Yeah. I'm just a fan of the more thrashier, aggressive songs.
Yeah, fair. Definitely.
So, number two. Hit the lights.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, hit the lights.
Hit the Lights for me. I did not listen to Hit the Lights before going to see Metallica for the first time in 2011. Because honestly, I hadn't dug too much into their discography. Like, I probably knew maybe about 8 or 10 songs really well, and then there's some other songs that I might have heard once or twice. I'd never ever heard Hit the Lights before I heard it in 2011, and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck this song is. I don't recognize it, but it's really fucking cool. And especially when you're live, and then they do the effects where they're flashing the lights.
Yeah.
Like not just like little lights on the stage, like the whole entire thing, like the flashing house lights, and it's really cool.
Hit the Lights is a 3.5-minute song with 3 guitar solos,
which is great.
Also, the main riff is great. It's a fantastic opening song to an album.
Yeah, no doubt. It's such a strong opener.
Oh yeah. So
number one. I don't know.
I don't know what it is.
It's the Four Horsemen.
I have the Mechanics. But the Four Horsemen.
The Four Horsemen.
Another iconic Dave riff.
Yes. Thank you very much for this one, Dave.
Yeah, this
Four Horsemen's great.
The Four Horsemen is fantastic. It's such a great riff. It's such a great song. I do like it better than the Megadeth version, the Mechanics. Even if it's slowed down a bit, it just makes it sound that much bigger and better.
Yeah, that's true. Four Horsemen is another one. Like, I haven't dug into Kill 'Em All too much in the past. This is another one that I don't listen to a whole lot, but I mean, I know I've listened to it before. I know I had really liked it, and then listening through it right now is just like, well, this really is just such a standout song.
Yeah.
And it feels like it doesn't get a lot of love. Like, I mean, it had to be a write-in when we went to go see them Beyond Demand tour.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, damn, not a lot of love for it, but I was so glad that they played it live. Even though I voted for Fuel, I like Fuel, but
I voted for Four Horsemen.
I know it was worth. It was the right decision in the end.
Yep.
I once was blind, but now I see. it was fucking sick live too.
Yeah. So there you have it. That's Kill 'Em All.
Yeah, we're mostly on the same page for our picks for this one. Other than like my bottom two being like top tier for you.
Yeah, and my bottom two being fairly top tier for you.
Yeah, I guess it's just slight differences in taste, and we will probably find more differences in taste as we go along.
Yep.
So yeah.
So there you have it. Kill 'Em All. First Metallica album.
Exactly.
Make sure you check in every Friday for some more Metallica.
Yep, definitely.
Some more Falltallica.
More Falltallica. I don't care if we're starting it a few weeks early. We can start fall now, because if it's fall, that means that we're closer to the new Metallica album.
Which is okay with me.